Hello, traders, and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. It's a Monday, June 18th, just about 4 seconds before 7 a.m. here in Pattaya, Thailand. That would be, it's about 2000 hours on Wall Street. Traders, good to be with you. Hope you had a great weekend. Mine was pretty non-eventful, to be honest. It was pretty easy going. Did pretty much nothing. One of those lazy weekends. So let's get to it. It's a Monday, and we'll take a look at what's going on around the board. I guess probably my biggest comment so far is ECB talked on Friday, and they just dumped. I mean, the dollar went up to that 95. Where's the dollar index now? 94.45. So it's come down a little bit, but actually spiked that 95 area. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. So that's what's going on there. Looks like we have China on holiday today, so I think that's probably the only thing that's going to make any difference in our Asia session today. Adjusted trade balance out of the yen today and exports for year-on-year for May, and trade balance for May comes out today. Wow, it looks like a Monday, huh? An FOMC guy is speaking again. Oh, they're all speaking today. Huh? Oh, that's nice. Not. So really, it looks like data-wise, this just looks like really, really slow today. So it's going to be a technical Monday. All the FOMC guys are speaking. Now they got something to say. Unbelievable. Tomorrow morning, we got Westpac consumer sentiment out of the Kiwi. Now, that'll be before I do the video. And then we have RBA meeting minutes out of the Aussie. And ECB President Draghi speaks again. He'll rattle the charts, I guess. Then we'll talk about tomorrow. We'll talk about tomorrow. All right, so that's about it. Looks like I said, dollar index still at that 94 half mark, just hanging out there. Let's see what oil is looking like on a Monday today. WTI is at 64.19. Brent is at 73.08. It's coming down, right? Oil's coming down. Like I said last week, that's just an opportunity for us. That just gives us an opportunity to buy it, right? And we'll look at, just take a look at a chart and just, do it technically. You'll be fine. All right, let's take a look at the charts today. Now, I am going to slam this company, and they're going to get really a nasty email out of me, and I'm going to go on a rant here for a second. So I've been with TradingView.com for quite some time now, a couple of years. I pay a year in advance, the whole 9 yards. So I guess my subscription ran out over the weekend. So, you'd think they'd send me an email, renew. No, you know what they do? They cut me off. I go on my charts at 6 a.m. this morning, and guess what? I've got no charts. I've got nothing, right? My charts they just cut me off. Oh, I was so furious. So anyhow, we're back to white charts. I got to tell you, I sort of like them. I might keep the white charts going instead of the black ones. I'm looking for feedback. If you think we should go back to black, let me know. I know some people like the black. Some people like, the white. I'm sort of looking at this. So what do we have EMA-wise on here? So we have a 10 EMA, we've got a 20 EMA, and we've got a 55 and a 200 is our EMAs here. And of course, we talk about the euro on Monday, so let's take a look at this euro. So this euro now is just absolutely sideways, right? Just sideways. All the EMAs entwined with each other. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this to go, as my old friend Chris would say, alpha low. This has come down. It's going to go this way, and it's just going to continue to the downside. Now, I prefer to see this, give us some sort of a pullback, right? So we can get in this. So where are we going to find a pullback? Well, we know it's not going to go all the way up to the 200 exponential moving average. We know that, right? We know that is just not going to happen. So we'll just do a little fib here. See if we can find something here we can get into here. So, maybe we can get up to the 50%. Looks like a good spot for us to get in this. And so we'll take a look at this 50% area, somewhere around here, which is pretty close to that. Now that I look at it, right? It's pretty close to that. And of course, that's not what I wanted, my friends. That's not what I wanted. Sorry about that. Yeah, we want to put this to the downside. There we go. Oh, that's even better, huh? Oh, welcome to a Monday. Yeah, that trading view just really aggravated me today. I'll tell you what. They are going to get an email from me today. They're not going to like me. They'll probably cut me off tomorrow. They'll probably cut me off tomorrow. So here we are at this 1.1700 area. Nice area, right? Got the 200 right above it. Just looks like a nice spot. The problem is, do you think this euro is going to come all the way back up to 1730 and now it's sitting at 1590? I would hope so. I mean, it sounds good, but we'll take a look at how this is going to work out. But I just got this feeling this is just going to go sideways, and it's just going to continue to dump. You know, starting about an hour before the open, this thing's just going to continue to do its move to the downside. And all of its friends did the same thing, by the way. Take a look at the Great British Pound, U.S. dollar. Same thing, right? All in the same boat here, folks. Just looks the same, right? Look at this. 32.73 is where we're at right now on this pound. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And, you know, I'm all about this. Right, we're just going to take that down to that low there on that one. You know, this, you know, maybe this will come back. You know, I wouldn't do anything with this unless it comes up. This is a little different situation. This needs to come here, before, and that's at 1.3340, and that's fine. You know, we got you know, a good 30 pips before we get into any trouble here. Well, 20 pips, 32.80. We might get into some issues where we'll come back into support. But we'd love to see this to the pullback, right? We'd like to see this just move its way back and do its thing. So that's what we're looking at here, and we'll just watch this. You know, we're just going to watch this as it goes. But again, same old, same old. Well, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Yeah, this thing with these charts today, man, I was not a happy. You know, 5:30 in the morning on a Monday, and I was not happy. I was not happy, my good friends. I was really angry. Yeah. So let's pop some more caffeine. That'll help it. All right, so here we are on this Euro Aussie. This to me looks like it hasn't made a decision yet. But if I was to say, what do I expect this to do? You know, this pair is very easy to read. This pair always loves going to the upside. It stays in its trend. It really doesn't do anything. If this was going to continue to the downside, this would have come to this 200 and continued down. And on this pair's personality, and you know, currency pairs have a personality. This to me just looks like this just wants to take off, right? This to me absolutely looks like this just wants to do its thing and go for it. And you know, if we're going to do that, that's fine. But, you know, if you look at this, right, boom, right here to the upside here, right? Oh, my gosh, they really just, they just really had to mess with my charts today, didn't they? They just had to mess with Williams' charts, right? Like, I've got time to be, you know, worrying about this stuff. All right, so here we go. Trend line here. Maybe we'll get a trend line break. But I think it's going to go to the. I just think it's going to continue. This to me just looks like it's going to continue, unless something comes out that we don't know about. So here's a level right here, right? I really apologize that I'm having to format my charts during this. It just really drives me crazy. I have to be real honest with you folks. Absolutely drives me crazy. So right. So here's a. You know, here we are. We're stuck in this thing. You know, there's nothing to do here. Even if it breaks to the downside, do you really want to get in this? You're coming up to the 20, you're coming up to the 55, right? And then you're stuck at the 200. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'd rather see it bust above that resistance line, come back, retest it, and then take off. Or I'll just wait till it comes back to the 200, and then I'll take it back to the upside. But then, of course, you got to fight all these moving averages in the other direction, right? Yeah. So what's going on with the New Zealand dollar? I think that took a sharp move to the other side too, right? No, yeah. Yeah, well, no. Yeah. This thing just tanked, huh? Look at this baby. This thing just absolutely tanked. You know, it's funny about Draghi. Draghi, 4 years ago, that guy spoke. 3 years ago, that guy spoke. Everybody listened, and the charts moved. He's done nothing for years. In the last I'd say the last year, now he's starting to speak, and people like listening to him. And like, wow, they're saying that's what this drop was from. I'm not convinced of that, but that's what they're saying it is. So what are you going to do here? Nothing, folks. We're going to fib it, right? We're going to stick a fib on here, right? Just bring this down, right? Bang, bang, boom. You know what? We'll have to bring it down a little bit more. There we go. Right? Just see that there, and see what happens. This thing is on its, there's just nothing to do here. In fact, I'm going to even remove the fib. There's just nothing to do here. You can't short this, right? We don't want to short this. Because if you short it, you're gonna get in trouble, right? It's gonna come to a level, and it's gonna turn around, it's gonna bounce the other way. We're at 69.30. Well, this is gonna get down to 69. I don't know. It might bounce here, to be honest with you. It might get 6,900. You can expect it's gonna do something. It might go sideways for a little bit and then continue the downside or pop back up again. But we missed this boat a long time ago. Really, this was your level right here. At the 69.79 was your level to continue this to the downside, right? There's just nothing to do here, folks. You're just going to have to leave this alone, be patient, and just see what we can do. But there's really nothing to do. This baby has left the station. Traders, we're going to take a look at the dollar index before I move on. Oh. So, this is okay. This charting people really aggravated me today. So what they're saying here is that you cannot put intervals on this. It has to be on a daily. That's fine. So anyhow, dollar index is 94.87, drugging back up there to that 95 area, and there's that's great. I'd love to see the dollar index I'd like to see the dollar get strong. And this is a good thing. So what does that mean to you as a trader for today? Listen, just buy the dollar. Find a spot where you can buy the dollar and you'll be safe. Okay? Just buy the dollar and that's it. Or trade non-dollar pairs. Traders, thank you so much for being with me on a Monday. I won't be mad tomorrow, I promise. I'll be happy again. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. We'll catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, have a great trading day. See you now, my friends. Bye-bye.